Yes, I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, have you completed the all part जो भी any laboratory other one?
Yes, sir. What are you saying?
Have you completed the laboratory part?
Yes, sir. Most of the part is complete.
Yeah, let we start. Basic introduce yourself.
Sir, my name is Bhupender Meena. I am from Rajasthan Alwar district. I have done my graduation from Hindu College, Delhi University in 2022. After that, I am preparing for government job, and my hobby is playing sometime badminton.
Yes, good. Next, yes, next move on laboratory part because your laboratory section is weak. No, last day we have only.
Yes.
The last laboratory. What the basic application of laboratory?
The laboratory is the place where we are handling with the chemicals in physically and सर लेबोरेटरी वो पार्ट होते हैं जहाँ हम अपने हाथों से फिजिकली सब चीजों को हैंडल करते हैं, केमिकल्स को हैंडल करते हैं, उसको एनालिसिस करते हैं, डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ टेस्ट परफॉर्म करते हैं, देन वी आर आइडेंटिफाई डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ कंपोजिशन एंड एनालिसिस इट.
Yes, what are the safety rules for laboratory? How many safety rules?
The safety rules like for personal wear goggles and wear lab coats and sir and sir and gloves is also is wear, and without your permission your supervisor not occur any chemical reaction or any test.
Yes, basic. Next is qualitative quantitative analysis. What the basic difference? Qualitative quantitative analysis.
So in quantitative analysis we determine the mass percentage of the different elements present in a compound or mixer. It is the quantitative analysis. In qualitative analysis we determine the different type of elements present in the compound and mixer, which is the qualitative analysis.
Yes. Qualitative analysis, first two basic point is elemental analysis and functional group. First is elemental analysis, nitrogen, sulfur, halogen in it. Yes, how to detect. First is how to prepare, how to make it solution of Lasine solution, yes, sodium extracted solution.
Sir, first of all, take sodium, small piece of the sodium in ignite test tube, and that this is the heat up and the round bottom plastic is बिल्कुल red out हो जाएगा sir. Then it is dip into the distilled water and after that it is boiled for some time, and further it is filtered, and then sodium fusion extract is prepared. In this way, sodium fusion extract is prepared.
Yes, so first is nitrogen test. How to detect nitrogen in the lab?
The nitrogen can be detected by the test of ferrous sulfate. In ferrous sulfate test, we can use the sodium fusion extract with a heat up with the ferrous sulfate solution and acidifies also, and the Prussian blue color is often that is the indicator that nitrogen is present in our compound.
Yes. Next is sulfur.
The sulfur can also detect by the sodium fusion extract. In sodium fusion extract also uses lead sulfide, lead acetate, and or maybe lead nitrate, which react with the sulfide form lead sulfide, which is black precipitate. And we can also use for detection of sulfide sodium nitrophosphide, that gives the violet color that is indicating the sulfur is present in our compound.
The next is a test for nitrogen and sulfur present together.
Sir, we can use phase FeCl3 solution for detection of both nitrogen and sulfur if both are present in our compound. In FeCl3 solution color of the FeCl3 solution changes into the red color, that is indicating that sulfur and nitrogen both are present in our compound.
Yes. Next is halogen.
So halogen can detect with the help of the silver nitrate. Halogen react with silver nitrate. It forms the silver halide. For example, if chloride is present in our compound, it forms the white precipitate of the AgCl. If bromide ion is present in our compound, it forms AgBr, yellow precipitate, which is light yellow color. If iodine is present in our compound, it reacts with AgNO3. It forms the AgI, AgI, which is dark yellowish precipitate, that is indicating the iodide ion present in our compound.
Yes. Next is basic point is boiling point and melting point. What the difference?
The boiling point is the temperature at which the vapor pressure of our liquid becomes equal to 1 atmospheric pressure. Or in general way, boiling point is the temperature at which liquid is boiled. And at the boiling point, the liquid and vapor phase are both phase are remains in equilibrium. That is all about boiling point. And melting point is the temperature at which liquid start melt, or in other way the temperature at which the temperature at which liquid start melt, and the temperature at which liquid form and solid form both are remains in equilibrium is called melting point.
Yes. Example of boiling point, melting point. Any example?
Sir, the example for boiling point is the boiling point of water. For example, boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. At 100 degrees Celsius, water remains in liquid phase and vapor phase. Both phase are present in 100 degrees Celsius. And for example, for melting point of water is 0 degrees Celsius. At 0 degrees Celsius, the water present both in solid and liquid form. In ice and liquid form, both are present at 0 degrees Celsius.
Yes, good. Next is functional group. What is functional group? How to detect carbohydrate in a lab?
The functional group is the group that is responsible for property of the molecules. And functional groups are detected by the various tests. For example, of unsaturated functional groups are detected with the test of potassium KMN4 solution. In unsaturated compounds, give the KMN4 is the light pink color solution. And when it reacts with the unsaturated compound, the light pink color of the KMN4 is disappear. And one other unsaturation test is also bromine water test. Bromine water color is reddish color. I think that is also disappear when it reacts with the unsaturated hydrocarbon. That is a test of unsaturated hydrocarbon. And the test for carbonyl compound, we use 2,4-DNP, 2,4-dinitrophenyl phenyl hydrogen compound. That is give yellow, red, orange color PPT. And the detection of the aldehyde and ketone, we use Tollens test and Fehling test. In Tollens test, is the reactive species is the AgNH3 or twice plus. It is formed due to the reaction between the silver nitrate and ammonium hydroxide. When it reacts with the aldehyde, it form the silver mirror on the wall of the glass, and it oxidizes the aldehyde to the carboxylate. And but in ketone there is no oxidizable hydrogen, so ketone does not give the Tollens test. But in case of aldehyde there is a oxidizable hydrogen, so it gives the Tollens test. Other test is the Fehling test. Fehling test is the mixture of the two solution in Fehling A and Fehling B. Fehling A is the solution of copper sulfate, which is the blue color solution, and Fehling B is the sodium potassium salt of the tartaric acid. When it reacts with the aldehyde test, it forms the red color of the cuprous oxide. And in Fehling test, copper O oxidized into the CuO. Reduce.
Yes, Molly test, another one. Next is a carboxylic acid test.
For detection of the carboxylic acid, we use the sodium bicarbonate test. In sodium bicarbonate test, carboxylic acid reacts with the sodium bicarbonate, give the brisk effervescence of the CO2. That is indicating the carboxylic acid as carboxylic group is present in our given compound.
Next is ester test.
That for ester test, we can use the hydrolysis, acid-base hydrolysis, and we can also use the hydroxylamine test.
Next is aldehyde ketone. How to detect aldehyde ketone in the lab?
The aldehyde and ketones are detected with the aldehyde and ketone are distinguished with the help of the Tollens test and Fehling test, and also use Benedict test also. In Tollens test, aldehyde gives the Tollens test, and but ketone does not give the Tollens test. In Tollens test, aldehyde react with the Ag3 or twice plus, and it oxidize into the carboxylate ion and give the silver mirror of the Ag in Tollens test. But in ketone there is no oxidizable hydrogen, so it cannot oxidize. In other test is the Fehling test. Fehling solution is the mixture of the Fehling A and Fehling B. Fehling A is the solution of the copper sulfate, and Fehling B is the solution of the sodium potassium tartrate. When aldehyde react with the Fehling solution, in Fehling solution, cuprous oxide is the reactive species. So aldehyde can oxidize into carboxylate ion, and cuprous CO reduce into CO2, which is the reddish color, I think.
Yes, Tollens test, Fehling test. Yes. Next is phenol.
The phenols, for test of phenols, we use FeCl3 solution. We use for detection of the phenol, we use FeCl3 solution.
Yes. Next is alcohol.
For detection of the alcohol, we use the steric ammonium nitrate test. In steric ammonium nitrate test, which form in which is alcohol form the complex with the steric ammonium nitrate.
Next is ester test. What is ester test?
The ester, for ester, we use hydrolysis test. Hydrolysis is one of the, and other one is also use hydroxylamine test. Also use the when aldehyde and esters react with the hydroxylamine, then further react with the FeCl solution in hydroxylamine test.
Yes. Next is hydrocarbon. How to detect hydrocarbon in a lab?
For hydrocarbon, we use Mollis test.
Mollis test, flame test.
For hydrocarbon, yeah, hydrocarbon.
Hydrocarbon. Aliphatic
Sorry,
acid.
sir. Sorry, sir. For hydrocarbon, we use flame test. In flame test, aromatic hydrocarbons give the sooty flame, and aliphatic hydrocarbons are given non-sooty flames. In aromatic hydrocarbons, use sooty flame because the percentage composition of the carbon to hydrogen is higher, and in aromatic compounds are cyclic and unsaturation, so it gives the sooty flames. So flame test, on the basis of flame test, we can distinguish the aliphatic and aromatic hydrocarbons.
The next is hydrolysis. What is hydrolysis? Oh, next is test is hydrolysis test is ester. Hydrocarbon is test is chloroform. Yes. Other test? Hydrocarbon, any other test? Reaction with fuming sulfuric acid. Do you have any idea?
To mix. Sorry, sir. I have no idea.
Next is nitro compound, nitro test. Nitro. Nitroamine.
Sir, yes, sir. For nitro, sir, we can use reduction on the by the tin HCl.
Amine test.
कौन सा sir?
Amine.
Sir, for amine, sir, we can distinguish primary, secondary, and tertiary amine by the use of Innsbruck reagent, which is the benzyl sulfonyl chloride.
Yes, good. Next is amide test. Amide. How to detect amide in a lab?
The amide.
Amide is
For
urate
amide,
test.
we can use hydrolysis too.
Yes, alkaline hydrolysis and a urate test.
Yes.
Yes, urate test for amine. Next, move on your branch. Means HPCl. Yes, what the basic history of HPCl? Describe HRLL.
The HRRL is the joint venture. HRL is the joint venture between the Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited and government of the Rajasthan, in which the 74% of the stakeholding with the HPCL and 24% of with the government of Rajasthan. And sir, HRRL is the first ultra modern refinery and petrochemical complex of our India, and it is also greenfield refinery which is located at Panchpadra, Balotra district, Rajasthan. And the capacity of HRRL is the 9 million metric ton per annum to refine crude oil and produce 2.5 petrochemical product. And the basic work of the HRL is to refine crude oil and produce green fuel like BS6, Bharti-6, and production of petrochemical products like high density polyethylene, low density polyethylene, butadiene, benzene, toluene, which is helps in downstream companies to manufacturing various objects like plastic toys, plastic pipelines, fibers, ropes.
Yes. Next, why you want to join HPCL, HRRL as a junior executive post? Describe.
Sir, HRRL is the most prestigious organization which is located at my home state. And sir, HRRL is the most the most ultra modern refinery and petrochemical complex of India. And there are many mega and diversified projects. Sir. Sir, I am working here. It will give me lots of opportunity to contribute for both industry and as well as my home state. And sir, HRL also offer excellent learning opportunity and job security with long-term focus. And there are options for career growth opportunity also. And sir, as a resident of Rajasthan, I am familiar with the climatic condition of my home state and the local cultural. So it will be privilege for me to start my career from this reputed organization.
Yes, good. Next is, suppose if you get selected in this post, what do you do in your department?
Sir, if I am selected for this post, first of all, I am familiar with the all 9 refinery units and 4 petrochemical complex, and also familiar with the working procedure and working procedure. Then I will find out the any alternative method कि हम जो चीज अपन ऑप्टेन कर रहे हैं उसको कम इन्वेस्टमेंट में भी उस चीज को अपन प्राप्त कर सकते हैं, तो कोई अल्टरनेटिव वे ढूंढने का फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ट्राई करूंगा मैं एक सर. दिस इज द माय फर्स्ट choice for this industry, so we can produce such type of cleaner fuel that emit less number of carbons or less harmful exhaust gas. So I am trying to produce such type of oil or fuel which is less harmful or environmental also.
Yes. Next is, presently you have a lot of knowledge in your laboratory part. Yes, no? Suppose if you get selected in this post, how will you contribute your laboratory knowledge in your department? And what are the new innovative idea from your side? Describe.
Sir, for laboratory test, first of all, I am familiar with the all lab test of the any gaseous sample and liquid sample. Then we can determine the different type of the elements present in our fuels, which is fuels. which is harmful our environment. So we can try to reduce that type of element, for example oxide of carbon and oxide of nitrogen, oxide of sulfur, and these are the harmful gases which impact the and our environment, and these are the major greenhouse gases. So I am trying to reduce such type of elements from the fuels. That is my first try. I am trying to the first for this.
Yes, good. Next, move on technical part. B.Sc PCM. Yes, chemistry. Yes, how will you contribute your chemistry knowledge in your department as a junior executive post?
Sir, I have lots of theoretical knowledge. I can implement this theoretical knowledge to in a real world life industry. Similarly, I have no I have जो भी सर मुझे नॉलेज है उसको मैं रियल वर्ल्ड लाइफ इंडस्ट्री में उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करने की कोशिश करूंगा, और मैं ट्राई करूंगा कि कुछ इस तरह के प्रोसीजर या केमिकल प्रोसीजर अपनाए जाए जो कि एनवायरमेंटल को कम से कम इम्पैक्ट करे और मैक्सिमम एफिशिएंसी अपन को आउटपुट के रूप में मैक्सिमम एफिशिएंसी ऑब्टेन हो. So I am trying to reduce such type of element that is harmful our environment. For example, the oxides of carbon, like carbon monoxide, CO2, oxides of nitrogens, and oxides of the sulfur. That is a major air pollutant and the greenhouse gases. That is impact our environment, and which is harmful our all living organisms. So I am trying to I am trying to reduce these elements in our fuels and making more and more cleaner fuels. And sir, I am also trying to find out any alternative way or way like can use hydrogen gas also.
Yes, chemistry. What the basic application of chemistry? How many types of chemistry? Describe it.
Sir, there are many applications in chemistry in our daily lives. One of the most examples is the medicinal chemistry. We can use any drugs like paracetamol. This is also a drugs. This is also a इसके पीछे भी chemistry behind है. That is a formed by the when salicylic acid react with acid chloride. Then the paracetamol is formed. These the drugs are used in our daily lives in every human beings, and there are manufacturing products like table, kursi. These are the polymer chemistry which are also used in our daily life, and these are the various cosmetic items which is also used in our daily life. This the chemistry अपने चारों सब जगह नजर दौड़ाए तो एक पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से केमिस्ट्री कहीं कहीं है. फॉर एग्जांपल these walls are color the chemistry behind the color is also chemistry. For example, paraffins also chemicals which is used in paint. For example, automobile vehicle, the polymer plastic bodies also formed by the polymers, which is also a chemistry, which is also part of chemistry.
Yes. Next, inorganic, organic, physical, analytical spectrum. Yes. Describe one by one.
Sir, in organic chemistry, we mainly dealing with the hydrocarbons and its derivatives. And the mainly मेरे को जितना मैंने स्टडी किया उसके पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बोलो सर, organic chemistry is the chemistry of the carbon, because carbon have a unique property which is called the catenation property. That's why carbon form a long chain hydrocarbons, and the organic chemistry is the mainly of the these hydrocarbons and their various derivatives. We study in organic chemistry of these mechanism and the reaction mechanism of these hydrocarbons and various derivatives. In inorganic chemistry is the chemistry of the inorganic molecule, in which we are studying the structural and molecular and the preparation of these inorganic compounds like sulfuric acid, nitric acid. And the sir, in physical chemistry is the numerical part we can, where we can deal with the mathematical calculation, some mathematical calculation.
Yes. Good. Then next move on. Other is the left part of laboratory part is volumetric, gravimetric, instrumental analysis. Yes. What is volumetric analysis?
Sir, volumetric analysis, we determine the volume of the standard solution. In gravimetric analysis, we determine the weight of the standard solution. And sir,
Yes. Volumetric, detection of the volume in any compound. Yes, right. Next is basic two types of volumetric is titration and indicator. What the basic difference and how many type?
sir, like volumetric analysis, like acid-base titration is also that volumetric analysis.
Yes. Yes, titration is three types. Acid-base titration, redox titration, complex somatic titration. Describe difference.
Yeah. Sir, in there is in all three titration, there is a chemical reaction between the A and B. In acid-base titration, there is a chemical reaction between the acid and base. And in redox titration, there is a chemical reaction between the oxidizing agent, reducing agent. There is a electron transfer reaction. Or in other way, there is a redox reaction in redox titration. In the complex symmetric titration is the complex PEM during the reaction between the metal ion and chelating agent. And acid-base titration, we use the acid-base indicator like naphthalene, methyl orange is the most common indicator in acid-base titration. In the redox titration, we use the redox indicator like ferroin, nitroferroin, methylferroin, indigo sulfonate, and starch, which is especially used in case of iodine. In case of iodine, it is in these indicators used in redox titration. And sir, in acid-base titration, in acid-base titration, there is a standard solution. In standard solution, we use strong acid and strong base, and the titrate, it may be strong acid or weak, or it may be weak acid and strong any acid. In sir, in acid-base titration, the indicators in acid-base titration, the indicators are weak organic acid and base, which show different color in the solution when pH of the solution changes. In redox titration, the indicators are weak oxidizing agent, reducing agent. They show the different color when the potential of the solution is changes. And the acid-base titration, pH range of the indicator equal to pKin plus minus 1. And in redox titration, the pH range of the indicator equal to E naught plus minus 0.059 divided by N. And the for sharp color change in both titration, the concentration ratio in acid base titration, the ionized form and unionized form of the indicator equal to 1:10 or 10:1. It means the which the color of the solution predominantly obtained when the which form of the indicator, ionized or unionized form, present in the solution. And similarly in redox titration, the sharp color is obtained when the rays of oxidizing agent and reducing power equal to 1:10 or 10:1.
Universal indicator. What is a universal indicator?
Sir, iodine is the universal indicator.
Yes, what the basic application theory of universal indicator? What is universal indicator?
Sorry sir, मुझे इसके बारे में तो idea
एसिड बेस दोनों जो इंडिकेटर जिसमें होते हैं वो उसको यूनिवर्सल इंडिकेटर बोलते हैं. Okay, next move on. Point number 4 is gravimetric analysis. What is gravimetric analysis? What the basic application of gravimetric analysis?
Sir, in gravimetric analysis, we determine the mass of the standard solution.
Yes, first basic is precipitation. What is precipitation?
Yes, sir. Precipitation is the type of solid insoluble compound that is settled down in the bottom of the test tube, which does not dissolve in the solution.
Yes. Next, what is solution? How many type of solution?
The solution is the homogeneous mixture of two or more than component. It is a homogeneous mixture between two or more component. It is the solution. Solution are basically three types: solid solution, liquid solution, and gaseous solution. Gaseous solution. But in our daily life, we mostly be dealing with the liquid solution.
Yes. How to prepare?
And solution.
Yes. How to prepare solution is H2SO4 NOH, QH, NaCl, 1M H2SO4 solution.
Sir, if we prepare for 1 molar H2SO4 solution, that means in 100 ml, 1 molar of 100 ml H2SO4 solution is prepared. 1 molar means 1 liter solution, 1 mole of the H2SO4 present in the 1 liter solution. 1 mole H2SO4 means 98 gram of the H2SO4 is a major. In that 98 gram of solution dissolved in the 1000 milliliter of the H2 milliliter of the distilled water.
Yes.
And prepared the
Yes, right. NaCl, 1M NaCl.
one if one molar of the NaCl solution is prepared in 1000 ml. Similarly, 1 molar means one moles of NaCl solution present in the 1 moles of NaCl solute present in the 1 liter solution. One mole of NaCl means sodium is means a 1000.5 gram of NaCl is major, then it dissolves in 1000 ml of distilled water. Then the 1 molar of NaCl solution in 1000 ml is prepared.
Yes, good. Yes, overall is complete. आपने अच्छा परफॉर्म किया है. थोड़ा आप लेबोरेटरी के कुछ बेसिक चीजें आप देख लेना, एक्सपेरिमेंट वगैरह. यस, जैसे IR, NMR, UV वगैरह जो पॉइंट है वो हमने डिस्कस किए थे लास्ट डे. तो जो भी एपरेटस आपने यूज किए हैं वो बेसिक चीजें देखी जाएंगी. अभी आज लोग इंटरव्यू दे के आए हैं, वो अगर इंटरव्यू ट्रांसक्रिप्ट आपको भेज देंगे तो मैं बता दूंगा. बाकी जो पास्ट में जिन लोगों ने दिया हुआ है वो मैंने एक आपको भेज दिए, किस तरह के क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं, है ना. लेबोरेटरी इक्विपमेंट वगैरह, इनके नेम वगैरह आना चाहिए, बेसिक चीजें. क्लियर. ये इन पे
सर,
आप.
आज किसी का हुआ है उसको?
यस, आज एक कैंडिडेट
सर
का हुआ है, एक लड़की का हुआ है. वो अगर भेज देगी तो मैं आपको प्रोवाइड करा दूंगा इंटरव्यू ट्रांसक्रिप्ट. यस ना.
यस सर, प्लीज ऐसे करवा देना एक बार, तक मेरे को आइडिया लग जाएगा.
यस, वैसे मैंने आपको भेज दिया. पास्ट जो गेल वाले हैं उनके मैंने भेज दिया है. ट्रेड टेस्ट हुआ था उनका, वैसे इंटरव्यू का तो कोई मतलब नहीं है. यस.
यस सर.
ठीक है. ओके, थैंक यू.
ओके.
ऑल द बेस्ट.
ओके, थैंक